Hello, beautiful people. Ah! The energy is fun. It's fun. It's cute. It's silly. It's also calm and grounded. How can it be all of the things? But it is. Doo-doo-doo-doo. With a little wiggle charm on my glasses. It's like that. It's like serious, but have a little bit of fun. That's the energy. That's like been the energy this whole flippin' month, I think. Well, okay, let me chill, Eleanor. Let's chill. We're only like halfway through the month. The past 4 weeks, the energy has been like grounded and calm, but fun, but silly, but goofy, and a little bit of like whoa moments, but then calm and grounded. Like the main underlying denominator in all of these is that you are very grounded. You are reacting and acting out of a place of knowing, out of a place of groundedness. And in one of my last videos, maybe it was my last video, but one of them, I don't know at this point. And one of my last videos, I was feeling into the energy that, you know, you're making people's heads turn. Like some people just, they don't know what to explain of you. They don't know what it is. The people that do know you are like, whoa, something's changed, but they don't know what it is. And then there might be energy projecting towards you that you might be feeling into, of people just thinking that whatever you're living in is fake or facade, or that whatever things you're trying to achieve aren't going to come through fruition or come to fruition. But the energy today feels like that's transmuted, like that something has shifted in even that. That yes, you're still turning heads. Yes, your light and your radiance is still glowing. Yes, you're still very exuberant, as the word I like to use recently. Like you're exuding and exuberant, exuding so much light and positivity. But it's less of a projection energy from others now. It's really like I'm getting this energy that like people are coming to you, are flocking to you in their darkest times in their life, because you are this radiating light. Like you are the light at the end of their proverbial tunnel. Like they're walking through this darkness and they see this light, this glimmer of hope, and you're that. Not that you are actually that, like you don't need to be their savior, but they see you as like this light, this piece of hope. And so people are flocking to you while you're in this exuberant energy of just groundedness, but just vibrancy. And you might be noticing that some of your friends or people around you, new faces, but it could also just be like people in your life. If you have a business, or maybe you don't run a business, but you work at a business where there's clients or patients, that those clients and patients are coming to you and they're just like word vomiting. They're just spilling out all of their truths, all of their darknesses, all of their, whatever troubles they're going through. You're this source of grounded light for them, and also a safe haven for them as well. So like you're exuding not just this, yay, I'm awesome and this is great and I'm growing and blah, because like that's not really light and radiance, right? Like that's living in ego and like, words, entanglement here. Let's not get too entangled with all of those descriptions. But you're not living in this prideful, boasting, I'm awesome, you're less than. You're very much grounded. You're very much non-judgmental. You're very much in a place of accepting others from where they're at and where they're coming from, because you once were there, right? Like we've had this conversation before, and this message is coming through very strongly, that you had to go through the deepest, darkest pits of all of it multiple times in many different areas. Like maybe you struggled with finances and love and relationship and familial situations and self-love and traveling, or keeping yourself situated or in a place where you could live safely. Like all of these places and all of these things in your life kind of came crumbling down in many different ways. I don't say kind of as if it was a kind of. It's like kind of in the sense of you look at it as like, yeah, I guess things crumbled down, but like I powered back through, like I pushed through and I learned and grew from it. And others are like, whoa, those are like huge tower moments that would have just knocked anyone down. And they might have knocked you down. Those moments that you went through, those dark times in your life, may have knocked you down, but you came back. That's the thing. It's like you didn't stay knocked down. And so because of your experience and because of what you've gone through personally, and because of your new perspective and new worldview, new shaped worldview that you have of life, of people, of yourself, of energy, of love, and you live in love and you live in acceptance of like this radical acceptance of like, this is how things are, and not that, and but they're not going to stay this way, that things are going to change. So you're radically accepting that things will never just 100% always be this way, but this is what it is right now, and I'm going to learn to adapt, and I'm going to learn to grow from it and learn from it, and then move forward and adapt when things call me to adapt, or when things around me start changing. And you have gained this insight and this wisdom that has allowed you to be this safe haven for others, or what they feel is a safe haven. Like you are that, but it's more from the perspective of these other people. Like they feel like you're a safe haven, like they can come talk to you, they can be around you, they can be with you, and you hold that space for them. You hold that space for them so well because you hold that space for yourself, because you've learned to look at yourself and your darkness and your, or shadows, if you will, or things that you've struggled with, or just whatever you've gone through in your life, or things that are currently things you're still working on. You look at them with love and with grace, and you don't shame yourself anymore. And you look at it with perspective, with a perspective of trying to understand it, but not just trying to understand it, but to look at the things about you with love, if that makes sense. I know that's kind of vague to say, because everybody's like, this collective right here has come through so many different things. It's not like I can just sit here and say, well, you've understood like heartbreak. It's not just heartbreak. It's a plethora of things that you've gone through and overcome. And you are this radiating light that exudes positivity and light and hope for others. And people are flocking to you. People are wanting to just be around you. You heal something in them. You offer them some sort of peace of mind that they maybe didn't know how to find for themselves yet. And so you show them that. You offer them that space, but then you show them how they can do that for themselves as well. And you're so empathetic. And you're so validating of others with what they're going through, even if it's not what you're going through, even if it's something not exactly that you have gone through in your past, but it's relatable enough where you're like, yeah, I get you. I understand why you feel doom and gloom. I get why you feel stuck and trapped. I understand that you feel sad and hopeless. I get that. And you validate those people. You validate that person. And there's something about that that is so beautiful and transformative within yourself. It's undeniable that you have completely changed inward and outward. Like no fluffing way, or no fluffing jokes. Like you are turning people's heads. I can't even speak correctly right now because it's like jaw drop moment. Like people are like having their conversation, and then you walk by and they're like, who's that? Like, and then they talk to you, or they hear you talk to some person. Maybe you're at a grocery store and like they hear you have a conversation with a random stranger, and just something you say or your energy around that conversation, this person is just like, whoa, like I want to get to know you. And it's not always about this like love flirtatious, I want to get to know you. It's genuinely like, I want to get to know you. Who are you? How have you seemingly like worked through all of this? How are you so happy? How are you so positive? How are you just living your life and with a smile all the time? And I mean, you know, you don't always have a smile on, right? You know, you go through your ebbs and flows and stuff too, but if you look at it as a whole, yourself as a whole, and like, and time not being necessarily linear, you just look at everything that you've gone through now, currently in this present place, like it's undeniable how you live life, how you look at life, how you step forward into events and situations, how you have this energetic protection around you, but you don't block yourself off from receiving or putting out that energy either. Like you are very mindful. I'm getting the Queen of Swords in my mind's eye again too. That card keeps popping up, but I'm getting that in my mind's eye of just, you are so mindful of your energy and others' energies and what you're walking into and how you want to show up in that situation, and how you can learn from these things or these people, or how you can help show other people things, you know? So this energy that I'm feeling into very much feels transformative. It feels like you are so grounded in yourself and in life and in the energy of learning and growing. Yeah. All right, I have some tarot decks. I brought 2, and I also brought my angel numbers, but I reached for this one first, so we're going for this one first. Also, the number 37 was popping up in my head before I found this cool little parking spot that I'm at. And then it was so funny, you guys, so funny. It's my synchronicity, so it may not mean anything to you guys. And as I'm sitting in front of it here too, that's so funny. So I'm in this like little building development, it looks like a strip mall, but it's not a mall. It's like businesses are in them instead of like stores, you know. And I'm driving through and I found this cute little like wooded area with this little secluded area. It was just so cute, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's shade and it's sun and there's plants and there's trees. It's all the vibe that I wanted to feel. And I'm driving through just trying to find a space to park that isn't going to be blocking other people's spots, and I'm seeing the number 37, like it was like 37, 37, 33, 37. I was like, okay, cool. And I was already thinking the number as I was pulling up here. And then now I'm parked right in front of this building, and I parked all the way in the back. And this number's building is 33749. So still 37 in here. Lots of 3s, 37. And then that's so flippin' cool. Anyways, 37's a number. And as I pull it up at the bottom of the deck, 999. Wow, how perfect for the 9th month and the 9th year. Wow. Yeah, 2025 is the year of the 9, of closing, of closures, and fulfillment. So yeah, 99. Visualize what's next. The cycle that you've been carrying out is reaching fulfillment. You are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up to visualize some new ones. What can you do to tie up those loose ends? Explore this question today in quiet reflection. 999. Wow. And then right underneath that, sometimes I read the cards underneath, it felt right. So 855, love abundantly. Donating your time. Talking about like, yeah, giving your time and energy to others. People that are just like, oh my gosh, I got to talk to you. Like, you're a safe haven, you're a light. Like, I want to talk to you. I want to be around you. I want to, you know, share my yuck and stuck with you because I know that you won't carry it. Well, maybe they're not thinking that, you know, you're knowing you won't carry that baggage. Like, you've learned to energetically protect yourself as the Queen of Swords here, but you're also very much in a mindful state of place where you can hear people out and offer support and love. So donate your time. This is a call to action. The love you have in your heart can be shared with those around you. Where I love this. Where can you demonstrate love to someone who doesn't feel any? Aw. Your guides want you to donate some of the time today to a person or an organization that would benefit from the abundance of love that you have in your heart. How amazing. Wow. And then it's giving some examples here. You can sign up for a local beach cleanup, reach out to your elderly neighbor, offer to babysit for someone. Any loving action counts because you have so much love within you. All right, I'm going to shuffle. I'd like to get one more card out here. I keep seeing airplanes, and the angle that I'm seeing them at, they look completely sideways. Like, they look completely sideways, and it makes me think, I mean, I've been on a plane multiple times, but it makes me think, like, how are those people not, like, completely leaning sideways and everything's spilling out of their chairs? And they're not. It's so cool. It's so cool. Anyways, that's just my little excitement for the day. Planes are so cool. All right, angels, can we get one more? This one wants to pop out. It just keeps bouncing. Right. I'm not gonna. There we go. Ooh, we haven't got this one before. 987, back with the 9s again. Or why did I say 987? 986. 987, 986. Okay, 986. Forthright. Practice saying no. Your angels want to alert you to your tendency to confuse yes with no, and they are asking you to stop. Please know you have a hard time not doing, please know you have a hard time not doing what they ask you to do, and they have been taking advantage of you. It's time to say no confidently. 10 times today. Look in a mirror and practice a way of saying no. No, thank you, sir. No, ma'am. Not today. Not for me. Thanks, but no thanks. I have other plans. Appreciate you thinking of me. No, I don't feel like handling that, but I hope you have a great time handling that. Like, you can be a little more spicy if you need to, but I love that. That was like the most freeing thing for me. Personal share here. Getting out of a toxic relationship. This was not my most recent relationship I'm getting out of, but one before that, because I had my karmic cycles coming through, right? Okay, so I learned from a past relationship to say no. And that even when it was a loved one and somebody that I should have been able to confide in and trust and feel safe with and all of those things, I didn't and couldn't. And so I had to learn to start saying no and not just like people pleasing and I got really good at it. So now I add my own flavor and spiciness to it. And then learning to relinquish the fear or the hope that you don't hurt somebody's feelings when you say no. Because again, like, yes, there are ways to say no. There are better ways that you can do things without just being like, fuck off, you know, like, sorry, not sorry. Fluff off. There we go. No, but it felt right to say the other thing. There are better ways to say stuff. So you can, like, the freedom it feels to be able to tell somebody, no, not today. Thanks, but no thanks. Nah, I'm good. Like, you know, all of those things. And then know that, yeah, they might be upset. Their feelings might be hurt, but that's not your problem. That's their own issues they have to work through with learning to receive the answer no, or to ask for something and not to be able to get that at that time in that moment exactly when they want it and need it. And that you are being so aware of yourself and your energetic boundaries and what you need in that moment. And so if somebody's asking for your help and they're not doing anything wrong, they're not asking anything that's like bad or illegal of you. Like, hey, can you help me move next week? And you know that you have a busy day that week and that's like your one day off, or that's your one, you know, whatever. Like, you got stuff going on. You can say, no, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't, but no, I can't. And you don't have to explain yourself. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. And so that, I guess, is coming through as part of the message too. I say, I guess, because it did feel like this message was about how you are here to help people, but part of helping people is also letting them know that sometimes the answer is no. And that's, you're helping them in that way too. Like, by saying no, you are helping either teach them something of learning that like some things can't just happen exactly how they want when they want it, or maybe it's not even a teaching moment for them. Maybe it's just something that they need to get used to hearing things, or maybe they need to see that you are confident enough to stand up and say no to them as a friend or family member or a lover or whoever you're saying no to, and they're learning that like, oh, well, if that person can say no, maybe I can do that, and they reflect that in other parts of their life. Like, you don't want to be that people pleaser enabler that actually like does everything for people and then they actually don't learn or grow. You're actually hurting and hindering their growth by always being there for them and always doing stuff for them and always coming up with a solution. Although I know you're so good at it. I know you are. I know you're so good at coming up with solutions and thinking outside of the box and being creative and tapping into that really just fun way of looking at life, and people come to you for that. And I feel like even before this message, even before today, like, you've been that person where people just want to share their story. They just want to share their life story. They just want to come to you and just open up and share everything, and that's so awesome and beautiful. But you had to learn how to curate the way of how you were going to receive people's information and energy. And maybe for a while you were because you're a natural empath, it's like you would take on that stuff and then you would make it like your own mission to help solve this problem for this person, or for them to like get out of this funk. And like, you put all of your energy and effort into helping these people. But now you're realizing that sometimes, actually, no, it is not even just sometimes, like, helping people comes in many different forms. And you had to learn that you had to help yourself first in order for you to genuinely be there for the other people. But in doing that, it's not just getting yourself to a stable place where you're at right now, it's also energetically protecting yourself and doing that meanwhile while you're stabilizing and grounding and rooting yourself. So this is just confirmation that you've done that. You're in that place now where you genuinely are like really getting good at saying no and recognizing your energy and recognizing when times what is happening? Is my lip gloss leaking because I'm talking so much? Can't be for that reason. It's just leaking because I'm feeling hot over here. So that's probably, it's just melting off my face. No one told me, you guys. Come on. I thought we were friends. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I love you all. I'm just feeling extra spicy today. Let's go into our tarot deck to get some more confirmation on this. But yeah, this is literally just a reading for you guys who are Hang on. There's a person walking towards my car. Hold on. Trying to see what's going on. Because I parked in a business area and now cars are starting to show up. And okay, no, they're good. He just looked at me and like walked away. We're good. I was like, am I parked in the wrong spot, sir? This is not a time for me to be like, no, this is my spot. But no, we're good. Okay, awesome. Oh, it was the 337 door. That's so funny. So yeah, let me get back. Focus again. Yeah, you're in this really grounded place of just knowing and recognizing what your energy is and what you are wanting to put out and what you're wanting to receive, both ways, like how you're wanting to show up in the world. With the Two of Swords coming through here too. It's funny that I was saying like Queen of Swords earlier, like air energy here. Yeah, you decided to take off the blindfold and no longer live in this like, woe is me. I guess I'm just everybody's servant. I guess I'm just everybody's, whatever. Like everyone comes to me and I just carry all this baggage. And like, then you realized, wait, I don't have to be that. I don't have to be that. I can still be my radiant, fun, goofy, spicy self and not always have to be holding on to every person's energy and every person's story and every person's troubles, if you will. Like you have your own, right? And it's not selfish of you to focus on what you need to focus on for yourself so you can be there for others. With the Page of Swords, we got some sword energy, and the King of Swords too. We got lots of sword energy. We got lots of air coming through, guys. Yeah, it is just like whirling things up right now, and it's speeding up. So Page of Swords, King of Swords here. Thank you, steering wheel, for doing such a good job at holding my cards up for me. I love this. Page of Swords is all about like new creative ideas, taking that risk, that calculated risk, and moving forward, learning, being the perpetual student, diving into new ideas and new things, and just sparking new ideas. So kind of like what the angel cards were saying earlier. I believe it was 986 was about, right? Was that right? I put it back already. I think it was 986 because I said 987 and then I corrected myself. Yeah, 986, I think. I don't know. I have to go back and watch the video. You guys tell me in the comments if I got that number right. But it was about what the angel numbers had said earlier about just, like this, you're leveling up. Oh, it's 999. That's what it was. We're coming to a closure of things. Thank you, Spirit. And as you're closing things, now it's time to level up and to come up with new creative ideas, new endeavors, new things. What are you pursuing next? Like you're closing off these cycles of people pleasing, of taking on other people's energy, of doing things for people simply just to make them happy, even if you were not, pleasing yourself in the process, even if you were letting yourself like melt away by taking other people's stuff. And you're closing all of that off. You're closing that off, and you're standing in your light, and you're standing in your authenticity, and you're standing in your spiciness. And now it's time to be leveling up. So start thinking, start feeling. You probably already do. You probably already know. Like, I feel like this is not new news for a lot of you guys. Like, all right, well, what's the next thing you're going after? You're like, I already know. For some of you guys, I feel like it's travel. You guys are already planning some travel trips for maybe late of this year, but early next year for sure. I'm hearing a lot of places in Europe, but specifically I'm hearing Ireland and Scotland. Also Iceland too is what I'm hearing. So you guys are planning some really cool. I also heard Kazakhstan. That's cool. For whoever's going there, please write in the comments. I'm curious. Why are you going there? What are you doing? Just to explore? You have family there? What's going on? I'm just curious. And then Ace of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, the start of something new. It's like you are now creating and cultivating this new life of abundance. And you're stepping into it right now with the Ace. Oh, the Ace? That's so flippin' cool. I can't stop smiling. And then we got King of Swords here, which I was seeing the Queen of Swords in my mind's eye, but masculine and feminine energy here very much. You're in a state of knowing. You're in a place of knowing. I say state. I don't feel like it's a state. I feel like you are now in this place of deep knowing of who the fluff you are and what your energy is and how it can be handled and managed by yourself, and what you are willing to give out and what you are keeping protected within yourself. And you're doing it so mindfully and rationally and with so much wisdom and experience from your past, but you're also being this light and beacon for others and this safe haven for others to come to as you're in this grounded place. And you're not having to give away your energy or give away like things that you don't have, that you were like just draining yourself of. My shirt does not want to stay on today, guys. Sorry. Not sorry. It's what it is. But yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, it's like you're cultivating something beautiful, full of abundance. And this is the new life you're stepping into. This is the new place. This is not just going to happen once. This is your new life. And it's just going to keep happening. You're just going to keep winning. Really, truly, that's what's coming through. You're just going to keep winning. You're done. Yep, exactly. Coming more sword energy. Eight of Swords here. You are done. You are done with looking in the mirror and seeing yourself as trapped and stuck. You're done with saying, I'm trapped. I'm stuck. This is where I have to be. You're looking at all of the positives, and you're looking at all of the things of how you could grow or learn in this place that you're at. So like, let's say you live at this place that you're like, I really just don't want to live here anymore, or I just feel stuck here. You're not looking at it as stuck, right? Like other people might say that. Maybe you even said that at the beginning, but you don't anymore. Now you're like, wow, I'm so grateful I'm here because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like I know why I'm here, what this purpose is, what I'm learning from being here, what I'm learning from the people around me in this place, and what is what the purpose is for it. And I'm so grateful for it. And you're sitting in gratitude. You're no longer looking at yourself as this trapped version, as this stuck version. You're looking at every single thing as happening for a purpose and reason, divinely being protected and guided through life, only for your best benefit and for your soul's evolution and growth. And that's such a beautiful, powerful thing that you're in right now. Can we get one or two more cards here, Spirit, to finish off this reading? That is so cool. You guys, be excited. Celebrate right now. Six of Wands coming through in my mind's eye. Like, celebrate yourself. Yeah, okay? And Hermit, I don't feel like you're hermiting anymore. I feel like you are in this place where you're stepping out of being a hermit. Like, you're done being the hermit. The hermit has left the hole. The hermit is leaving wherever they've been hermiting, okay? You're like a little hermit crab stepping out of your little shell, and you're like, ooh, it's time for me to level up and get the bigger shell. So I'm gonna just brave the environment around me, get out of my shell, and I'm gonna move into a new shell, and it's gonna be so much bigger and prettier and so much awesomer, and it's gonna smell better, and it's gonna just be great. And that's you. You're like this little hermit. Actually, you're a powerful hermit, but I'm just saying for the analogy, you're this cute little hermit, and you're like, it's time to level up, yay! And you're just celebrating your little leveled upness. It's so cute. It's so cute. Go get your bigger shell. Go do it. Go celebrate. It's time for you to be leveling up, just like the angel said. It's your time. And the Knight of Cups coming through too. It's funny that I almost said King. Knight of Cups coming through too. Fast paced here, but there's also a hint of like maybe love. Maybe love. You are very attractive. You are very attractive. And I mean, in that, I mean physically, yes, you be spicy right now. You looking so good. But I also mean you're very attractive, like magnetically. You're very attractive. People are attracted to you. And so it would make sense that there also might be a love connection coming through here. It's not necessarily the entire meaning of this message, but there is a hint of love, and it does feel like it's fast paced. But all of these abundances coming in, this new shift that you're coming into is happening now. Like, you're in it now. It's not like something that's out later. It's happening now. Like, you're doing the travel planning now. You're being grateful for the place that you're in now. You're seeing people come and flock to you and share their life stories and want to just, you know, have you as their light and their guide in some sense or some way now. This is not something that's happening later. It's like, whew, right now. Here it is. It's here. And you're so cute, and you're just so cute, and you're so magnetic, and you're so attractive, and you're so spicy, and you're so lovely, and you're so honest, and you're so authentic, and you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And the sun. And then we end with the mother fluffin' sun. Oh man. End with the sun. Okay. All right. Well, I love when we start or end with the sun. It is my favorite, and I feel like that's always how it goes. That's always how it goes. Spirit knows how to flip and end and close a reading. Be like, the end, mic drop. Yup, the sun. The sun basically, well, no, let me not even like undermine it. The sun illuminates and highlights and just brightens everything. So everything in this message, brighter. Like, you are the beacon, and like, God, source, universe, your angels are guiding you and just shining light on you and radiating this light on you, and you're radiating it back. You see here, it's like the sun radiating it down onto her, okay? And she just has her chest up and her arms open, and she's like, yes, take me. But like, you're also like, you're giving back, but in such a grounded place where you're not risking your own energy, your own sanity, your own anything, your own well-being to be there for others. You're doing it in such a balanced, stable place, and people recognize that. They may not know exactly what or how you're doing it, but they recognize that you are a safe haven, you are a beacon, and they want to be around you. And you're very magnetic, and you're very attractive, and you're in this very positive place. Not that anything is necessarily a negative place, but you're in this very, like, it just feels like highly charged. You're in this very highly charged place is what I mean when I say positive. So with that being said, congratulations, my little hermits. It's time to upgrade to the biggest shell that you can find and start going for it. Like, just live your best little hermit life, but like out in the open. Be the hermit that you know that you are. I get you. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a lot of introverted extroverts here. It's like, you know how to be out there, you know how to share your light, you know how to be around people, but now you're learning how to temper that, and when to come and call your power and your energy back in, or when to protect that, or when to find that balance of peace and safety within yourself, but also finding it within Soul Tribe and people coming in too. And you're finding that beautiful balance of not constantly just giving and not being able to give back to yourself too, or to be able to receive from others, because yes, others are flocking to you to get your love, your light, your positivity, some sort of healing, something from you, whether they know it or not. But you're also being able to receive the love and the friendship and the mutual reciprocity that these people are also offering you in some way. And it's feeling very balanced. It very much is. So I'm so proud of you guys. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I love you guys so much. Is it still dripping? Nope. Okay, we're good. No more drip. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Okay. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.